What's up, guys? This is my DVD update for October 8th, 2012. Yes, I know it's been a while, so let's dive right into this. The first two I got, you know me, I collect these slim case dollar store DVDs. I don't know why, they're just usually these cheesy movies that I enjoy watching. And the $2 DVDs I have in this update are Row Your Boat, starring John Bon Jovi and William Forsythe, and Somewhere Tomorrow, starring Sarah Jessica Parker. Both of them are like romance dramas. I'm really not into that. I mean, Row Your Boat has some comedy in the beginning when like Bon Jovi's cleaning his house, but other than that, I mean, they're meant to be real serious drama movies. I'm just like not that into drama or anything. So, I mean, if you're into drama, serious romance movies, I definitely check these out. You'd like them. I'm just not really a romance drama junkie, so I'm just not that into these. But they're $1, so why not? This next one's a really, I didn't like this one either. It's a really poorly made documentary. The Decade You Were Born, 1980s. Basically, they had this for like the 50s, 40s, 30s, 90s, 70s, 60s. They had this for all the years. I'm a really big fan of the 1980s. I mainly only listen to 80s music. Majority of the movies I watch are from the 80s. This movie's just not a great documentary. It's mainly focused all on the political aspects of the 80s, and the documentary itself, it's just thrown together. It's terrible. There's this narration over it that's not that great. It does come with a feature film, Bailout, from 1989, starring David Hasselhoff and Linda Blair. That I haven't watched that yet, and I don't really have any hopes for it. And then they got 2 episodes from 21 Jump Street, the original show, and 3 commercials, some trailers. The trailers on this are mainly all for low-budget action movies you've probably never heard of. So, I mean, pass on it. Even if it's $5, just pass on it. Then we have the 2-disc version of A Christmas Story. It's always been one of my favorite movies, A Christmas Story. I've always loved it. The 2-disc version, it was like $30 everywhere I went. Then I went into my used store, and this was like, and this is $7. So I got now. I know it's a little early for Christmas. It's not even Halloween yet, but you know, I love A Christmas Story. It's a childhood favorite. We always have TBS on Christmas Day, and whenever I'm at my family's house, A Christmas Story is just playing in the background. I never really get tired of this movie. I don't know why. I only watch it on Christmas. I don't watch it throughout the year at all. I have it on VHS, but I don't watch that. I literally only watch it on Christmas. I'm probably going to... And this is a 2-disc version. It's got some cool... It's got a documentary, a history, trailers, commentary. You got a bunch of cool stuff on here. So I would highly recommend A Christmas Story if you haven't seen it. It's one of my favorite kids' family Christmas movies. Then we have Soultaker, which is a very low-budget 1990 sort of thriller. Everyone online hates it. They're all saying, "Oh, this is the worst movie I've ever seen. This is absolute shit, and it sucks." I personally don't think Soultaker is that bad. I mean, it's not good by any means, but it's not like the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not a pain to sit through. It's watchable. I watched the whole thing. I didn't really complain. I didn't have any complaints. It's not that good of a movie, but like I didn't really care watching throughout. It kept me interested. It kept my interest at least, and I sat there and I watched it. I never really thought it was boring. And the DVD, I realized this DVD is really expensive online. So if you would take my advice, get the VHS, because DVD by image is really expensive, so I just pass on it. But I thought it was a good movie. Well, not good, but it's not terrible like everyone says. I have a cold. It sucks. It's been really cold here lately. We have a bootleg of Fright Night Part 2. I don't know why this never got a good... It got released on DVD. The DVD went out of print. They want like $150 for it. It's absolute crap. I mean, I thought it was a great sequel. You got some of the original cast members. You got a good director. You got a director. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch directed this. I thought it was a great sequel. I was hoping with the remake coming out that they would re-release Fright Night Part 1 and this one, like maybe in a double feature, both on Blu-ray. I know the first one did get a Blu-ray release, but like 3,000 copies. Now those are all scattered off somewhere. Yeah, Fright Night Part 2, if you can find the VHS or a bootleg, definitely get it. This is just a bootleg I picked up from the convention, so definitely, I like the end credits song. I think it's called like Come to Me. Hate having colds. Now, this next one's a low-budget Indonesian action movie from the 70s that I am pretty sure this bootleg is taken from like the original film work print canister of the movie. Because I cannot find a single piece of information about this movie anywhere online except for like a Ukrainian VHS. It's called Cosa Nostra Asia. It's basically you get Chris Mitchum as an undercover cop going into the Indonesian mafia. He's kung fuing everybody. I mean, for a low budget 70s movie, this is I thought it was good. It's a lot of action, a lot of martial arts in it. Chris Mitchum was a professional martial artist, so I guess that was a good touch to have. Mainly, I think that's one of the reasons why he did a bunch of action movies, let alone just have the Mitchum name on the movie. But I cannot find anything about this movie online. I found a couple posters, and I found like a Russian or Asian VHS. But this has no subtitles. This actually has the original trailer on the movie too, the original Indonesian trailer. So I think this is a good catch. I cannot find anything else about this movie. It's got the trailer and the movie, so guess that's a good buy. Now this next one is I pre-ordered at Flashback Weekend a couple months ago in August. It's The Evil Clergyman. It's one of 3 short films from a long-lost anthology movie called Pulse Pounders. I had Barbara Crampton, Jeffrey Combs, Charles Bandall sign it. This is the world premiere limited edition, Flashback Weekend edition. I have copy number 6 out of 300. One of the main reasons I'm excited for this is because I pre-ordered it. The DVD doesn't come out till tomorrow, so it should be getting mailed to me in the next 2 months, or 2 weeks. 2 months, that'd be terrible. So I don't have it yet, but there is a good possibility I'm actually in this DVD. I was actually interviewed for the documentary. So, if you buy this movie, I might be in the documentary. So if you go on the documentary, bam, you'll see me interviewed, telling my opinion of the movie. Let's hope they put my interview in, because that would be awesome. Have me in this DVD update. So it's a really well-made short film too. Like if you want to buy the DVD, be my guest. If you want to buy it because of me, be my guest. But it's a very well done short, directed by Charles Band. I love that movie or that short. I went to the world premiere. It's awesome. This next one I have not watched yet. I just got it, but I've heard nothing but great things about. So I am looking forward to it. It's Broken Arrow with John Travolta and Christian Slater. Can't wait to check this out. Nothing but great things about it. Read a bunch of good reviews on it online. Now this next one's a really funny, low-budget 80s comedy called Happy Hour, aka Sour Grapes. This movie's just funny. It's a beer comedy. It's about this beer company that releases this addictive beer. And it's just a funny movie. Jamie Farr's in it. He's probably my favorite character in the movie. He plays a character named Crummy Fred. It's just a funny, oddball, slapstick 80s. It's almost like a spy comedy. Like almost like Real Men Don't Eat Gummy Bears. It's like a spy comedy mixed with a bunch of slapstick humor. I like Happy Hour. Definitely give this one a watch. It's really cheap online. The Running Man is a 2-disc version. This is a great action movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger where they get sent to prison and put on this game show where they try to escape from prison. It's a great action movie. It's an awesome premise too. It's a 2-disc version. It's got tons of features. You got this book, and there's this thing inside. Give us your feedback, and you can win a DVD collection. Already got that. Sorry, artisan. But it's a great movie. I love some of the action. I love how they took Richard Dawson, the original host of Family Feud put him as the host of this. I thought that was a funny touch. You know, he passed away this year, rest in peace. And I love the end credits song by John Parr. Running away with you with a restless heart. So definitely check out The Running Man. It's an awesome action movie. It's never boring. I enjoyed it. It's funny seeing Arnold and all the characters and the jumpsuits they put him in. I like that movie. Shriek of the Sasquatch. This is an independent movie I bought at the convention. Had the star of the movie, Scarlett Salem, autograph it for me. She told me about the movie that this monster and this actress, neither of these are from the movie, so ignore this cover apparently. I mean, these are from the movie, but this right there, it's not from the movie. I have not watched it yet, so I will have to check it out. I usually have a soft spot for independent movies because I think, well, these people took their time out to make this and it actually got released, so I'll give it a shot. I mean, Sarah French, aka Scarlett Sam, she was really nice to meet, so I look forward to that. Now, this next one's an awesome TV movie. Hide Her in the House with Gary Busey, Mimi Rogers, and Michael McKean. This was a great movie. I enjoyed this. It's basically an updated version of Bad Ronald, if you've ever seen that movie. Like when Gary Busey's living in this house, they don't know he's there, he's getting obsessed with the family. It's basically Bad Ronald. The 89 version of Bad Ronald. I like Bad Ronald, and so I really like this, though. This is probably my favorite of the two, since they're really similar. So if you haven't seen Hide Her in the House, I would definitely check this out. It's a great TV movie, especially for a TV movie. It's not graphic or gory or intense or anything, but it's a good movie. I just like watching it. So definitely check out Hide Her in the House. This one's pretty slow, though. Murder in a Blue World. It's a huge Clockwork Orange ripoff. That's what one of the alternate titles to this movie is, Clockwork Terror. So this is really, I didn't really like it. It was pretty lame. So I'd just ignore this movie. Don't go out and buy it or anything. Murder in a Blue World. Pass on it. Boring. Same with this one. Striking Point. It's a low-budget 94 action movie, and 94 and 95, somewhere around then. It's mainly all talk, no action, until like the last 10 seconds of the movie. So yeah, pass on Striking Point too. The VHS is like $1 on Amazon, but skip it. It's really not that great of a movie. License to Drive was good though, with the two Corys, Eamon Feldman. I take driver's ed this year, my sophomore year in January. I'm excited for that. So I've seen a lot of like driving themed movies this year. I saw this. I saw Crash Course, which was an awesome 80s TV movie. Definitely check this one out. It's a great 80s comedy. If you're a comedy expert or a movie buff, you most likely know about it already, so I'm not really going to say much. But definitely check it out. It's a good movie if you haven't already. MacGruber. This gets shit on a lot when it first came out at the theater, and yeah, personally, I didn't really care for it either. That's what I hate about modern day comedies. All the humor is like crude sex humor. I mean, that's why I watch all the 80s. I mean, the 80s comedies were all slapstick, all genuine, just like funny, everyday, mundane comedies. Now, every single comedy, name one comedy that has come out this year that doesn't involve, like, relying on, like, sex humor. That's why I don't like modern day movies. That's why I stick with 80s movies. It's based off a Saturday Night Live sketch. Just ignore it. Val Kilmer is pretty stupid in this, so. Val Kilmer's career's gone down. My favorite Val Kilmer movie was Real Genius. After that, Goosebumps. I had all 62 of the original books. I still do. They're in the attic or somewhere. I used to love watching the TV show too. I have a couple of the DVDs already, but it has been a long time since I started buying them, so I gotta start buying more of these. Since Halloween's coming up, you can buy them for like $5 at Kmart, so check that out. The one I got is Ghost Beach. There's 3 episodes. Ghost Beach, The Barking Ghost, and Be Careful What You Wish For. You know, Goosebumps is known for being infamously cheesy. Ghost Beach, yes, it was extremely cheesy. There's this crappy special effect at the end where you get the kids talking, their faces look like skulls. That's not that good. Barking Ghost's storyline and just the way it's executed is really cheesy. My favorite on this one is probably the third one. Be careful what you wish for. I don't know, that one was my favorite. It seemed more, it wasn't over the top cheesy. It seemed more well done than a lot of the other episodes. So I am going to have to start buying more of these Goosebumps DVDs. My favorite on this one was Be Careful What You Wish For. So yeah, $5. You definitely check out Goosebumps. Is a great show. It's cheesy, but it's a kids' Halloween show. What do you expect? Be Careful What You Wish For. The book had a way darker ending than the TV show episode, so I'm glad the TV show changed it around. Yeah, definitely check. I know there's a couple Goosebumps DVDs. There's The Headless Ghost, Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns, The Blob, The Worms, or like Go Eat Worms or something like that. The worm one looks pretty gross, so I might skip on that one for a while. And the last one is The Adventures of Ford Fairlane, which was a pretty cool comedy. Directed by Rennie Harlan. He directed Die Hard 2. He directed Prison. I love Prison. I showed that in my last DVD update. My favorite thing about this movie, though, ironically, was Robert Englund. His character basically just goes around like, ah, ah, and Andrew Dice Clay keeps trying to kill him, and Robert Englund's always escaping death, always cheating death. I thought Robert Englund's character was a random, funny touch. So yeah, definitely check out The Adventures of Ford Fairlane. It's a cool comedy. Well, there it is. My October 8th, 2012 DVD update. The Adventures of Ford Fairlane, Goosebumps Ghost Beach with Ghost Beach, The Barking Ghost, and Be Careful What You Wish For. MacGruber. Stick to watching Saturday Night Live sketches and movie. I love on the comment. I love on the back of the box. Only one operative has been awarded 16 Purple Hearts, and only one guy is man enough to still support a mullet. Yeah. I'm man enough. According to MacGruber, I am a very manly man. License to Drive. Striking Point. Murder in a Blue World. Hider in the House. Shriek of the Sasquatch. The Running Man. Happy Hour. Broken Arrow. The Evil Clergyman. Good possibility I'm on this DVD. Order it, get me on DVD. Cosa Nostra Asia. Fright Night Part 2. Soultaker, Heartbreaker. No. A Christmas Story, the 2-disc version. My pile just tipped over. Decade You Were Born, 80s. And the $2 DVDs for Somewhere Tomorrow and Row Your Boat. So, it's my October. Probably won't do another update till after Christmas. Probably in January will be the next update. So, I'll see y'all then.